Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the carnival. I am your host, Cinder Soleil, and we are back at the gaming tent. Sort of. We're back with Geoguesser, or rather, off-brand Geoguesser. And, I want to try my hand at this again. We're not going to be doing America this time, though. I want to switch it up. I want to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, make sure my music volume is down so I don't get copyright struck. World, capital cities, famous places. All these sound interesting. Abandoned places, that sounds interesting. National parks, that'd be a good one. I was thinking I could try my hand at Europe. I know nothing about Europe. I've never been outside the United States, so who knows? Maybe I'll do decently. I want to try it. And Europeans, you can laugh at how my dumb American brain doesn't even know where we are. Even if it should be obvious. How... Okay, so it's definitely not like an English country. Auto reparator. Reparateur. What does that sound like? Berlingstedt. Okay, so this sounds like Swedish. It sounds like some sort of a Nordic language. Am I wrong? Gray, cloudy sky. That's fitting, but isn't most of Europe. Totenvuter. I'm leaning, yeah, like maybe Dutch, Denmark maybe, or like the Netherlands. Like a Danish country. It feels Danish over here. All the brick. Show me a windmill. Oh no, it's the Netherlands. DB. Could DB be like Dutch bus? Dutch something or other? Yeah, I'm going, how confident am I? I'm gonna go like right in the middle of the Netherlands. Damn it! Northern Germany. Close to Denmark? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm... What makes me laugh is that I'm a whole country off. Yeah, 300, and yet only 300 kilometers off. I got one state off in freaking America, and it's like something like 500. I'm not gonna be good at this. Ooh, very gray sky. Very green. Very rugged road. Lots of farmland. So far, I feel like this could be a lot of places in Europe. Right? Maybe not Southern Europe. I would cross out like the Mediterranean. I know. Cheater Cinder. Always looking for signs. Signs to cheat with. Hey, bro. I don't even know what. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. I'm sorry. I was kind of leaning Ireland for a second. But yeah, that sign changed my mind. This looks a lot like Russian, so I'm thinking like one of the Slavic sort of countries, maybe? Maybe even... I know nothing about Baltic language, I'm sorry. So I can't guess. Ukraine... Bova... It can't be Romanian. Does Polish look like that? I'm going to guess it's Ukraine. Where though? Like maybe down here. There. Fuck. That's Russia. Okay, I guess Little Russia. I need to stop calling it that, I'm sorry. I did say it looks like Russian. I just forgot that technically Russia is also part of Europe. Okay, moving on. D4, 5. Once again, this looks like it could be anywhere in Europe. It does feel quaint, like maybe it could be English. Okay, that street name is not English. The drives. I'm not even gonna try to say that anymore. I'm sorry, I'm very bad at So could it be like a French countryside, maybe? Be like, I'm leaning France. This feels like a French countryside, but I'm very, very hesitant. Oh god, I went too fast. Now it's all breaking. Now it's breaking. I'm gonna guess hesitantly, like a French countryside. Let's go right in the middle here, right? Can I find any clues that would indicate, like, is this closer to the beach, like the shore side of France? Is this closer to, like, I don't know, like a city? A big city? It's definitely not close to a big city, I feel like. Just it feels very quaint little villa. Oh no, I don't know. I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna stay here. You know what? Hey, it was France though. 275 kilometers off. It was closer to the coast after all. Okay, not bad, right? Not bad. Please tell me that's not bad. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. I want to see if I can get it like within like double digits off. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I want to try. Very flat, kind of dry. This feels very Mediterranean to me. Gobierno de Aragon, Unión Europea, Obras y Mejoras Territoriales de la Zona de... I am getting Spanish vibes. I'm probably butchering your languages. I'm so sorry. Could be Portugal, right? Spain or Portugal? There's no way this is Italian, right? That's very Spanish. I'm guessing Spain. Where in Spain? Like right, like out here? Get a little closer to Portugal, just in case. Just in case it's Spain. Wow, 400 kilometers off. Spain's a big country. Bigger country than I would have thought. It's something, right? I'm coping so hard. Again, Mediterranean vibes. I don't know if I'm just going to be saying that about any country that has this dry-looking grass. But to be fair, when I think all these countries, I think very cold and very dark green. I feel like this is a place I would see in like the Mafia games. Not to stereotype you guys if this is Italy. I have strong Italian roots, so I feel like I'm entitled to say that. But still. Is the street name gonna give me a hint? This street does not have a name, apparently. Never mind. There's like no... We're in the middle of nowhere, man. Look at this. Hello? Is anybody here? I'm alone out here. Very mountainous. I'm feeling like this could either be like Italy or Greece. One of those two. That's the vibe I'm getting. And I don't have a sign to cheat with, which isn't helping. Did I just go the wrong way and I'm just driving myself farther from civilization? Italy or Greece? Italy or Greece? I'm gonna go like in this rural-looking pocket of Italy, or over here. It's like dark. No. It's more mountainous, right? Maybe up here. Or here. Here. I'm probably gonna be off. Damn it, it was Greece! Oh, 1300. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. It spawned me on a path, not really a road. Already getting sort of Dutch-English vibes. Okay, so I have no choice but to go this way. Sign? I can't read you. You're too far away. It's forcing me to go this way. Dumpsters. What country has dumpsters? Getting south of like the Nordic countries, north of the Mediterranean. I'm like caught up between like Denmark and England. Sign! Yeah, this side it doesn't buffer, and this side it's backwards. Or, not backwards, but maybe it is. No, that's not backwards. C-H-T. Is the R supposed to be backwards? Okay, well, I am officially not thinking this is England. I'm kind of getting out of bounds, I think. I need to make a choice. Could be Denmark? Yeah, but then again, that sign that I did see kind of is giving... maybe somewhere in here? Again, I'm leaning Russian. Oh man, this is hard. I swear to God, if it's Russia again. It's like in the middle of nowhere, so... There. Damn it, it's Russia again! Okay. And again in the middle of nowhere. How do I keep winding up in the middle of nowhere? Okay, it feels very mountainous. No signs that I can use. Houses are blurred out, so I can't get a feel for the architecture. It's literally just very big hills with lots of greenery. Yeah, trying to find the roads on the map is impossible. And this road, I feel like, won't come up on a map. And apparently that's as far as it goes. Oh boy. Okay. I'm in the middle of some hills. It's very green. I have literally nothing to go on but that. Lots of trees. Very lush. Cloudy sky. Perpetually cloudy sky. Could it be England? Could it be Man Island? I'm going Ireland. Okay. It's cloudy and it's green. I'm going Ireland. Damn it! It's Romania. Yeah, I guess it was... I don't know. I guess it might have been too big for Ireland. It feels like a big mountainous area. I don't know what I'm saying. I suck. Again, my mind goes to more like the southern countries. I'm getting genuinely a lot worse as we go on. The first time I was actually getting them in the countries. In my defense, they keep dropping me in the middle of nowhere now. Stop. Stop. Okay. English words, unless stop is just a sort of universal language, right? I mean, unless stop is just sort of a universal. Ah! Isn't that the Scottish? Is that the Scottish flag or Wales? Isn't that Wales? Isn't that Wales? Wales is like a dragon, right? That's like yeah, that has to be Scotland, right? Isn't Scotland like the lion? Like I know the Scottish flag in general is like the blue one with the white cross, but like isn't there another version that has that lion? I guess in Scotland. Let's hope. Wales would be like the Wales is the dragon, right? Am I crazy? It looks pretty mountainous, so how about we go like right here-ish? Oh, damn it! It is something on the Spanish flag, too. Well, I just made myself look really dumb. God damn it. At least it was on the correct planet, fuck you! Okay, is this France again? Any sign of like a shore in the distance? Just more hills, it looks like. French is a large country, so it would help if I could find some clues. Villa. It's all villas. No, like, highway sign pointing to, like, Paris this way. Oak Ford and Chartres. Okay. There's a French town called Condom. I'm sure it means something else in I'm sure it means something else in French, but that makes me giggle. I know. I'm very mature. I'm very mature, guys. Okay. This is not going very well. It feels a little warmer. I feel like up here it'd be more like closer to what you'd expect England and the Netherlands to look like. I'm gonna guess like down here-ish. Ah! Oh, that's a park. Okay, so I need to remember that. The dark green areas are like really rural. Yeah, all these really dark areas are like... Which, to be fair, I live in a dark green area like this in America, but still. Okay, we're back in range at least. 170 kilometers off. It's something, right? Gray skies, flat, very green, swampy. Immediately mine goes to England and Ireland. Ooh, lots of cows. Now I'm definitely thinking Ireland. That could also be the Netherlands. Why do I think every country that looks like this is the Netherlands? This game would be really fun to play with my dad. He's traveled to like so many countries for work, including like so many of the European countries. He could probably help me out here. Bois Rousseau. That sounds French. Route du Bois Rousseau. Okay, yeah, that feels French. It feels French, but like a rural, more northbound part of France. And again, I'm probably not gonna get a sign that's gonna give me a hint as far as like this way to major city that I'll actually see on the map. I'm going right here. You know, right there. Damn it. I'm getting the right country again, at least. I'm getting the right country. That's something. I know, co-partisander. I'm definitely not going to get one within double digits, but I want to try to redeem myself at least. So, okay, so probably not an English country. Yeah, definitely not an English country. But what language is that? It's kind of Russian, but kind of not. Maybe Slavic? Are we in a Slavic country? That's interesting. Okay. Which Slavic country, though? Maybe even Austria. Could it be Austria? Austria makes some good handguns, by the way. Check. Stuff. Hungary? No. I don't think it's Hungary. It doesn't feel like Hungary. I don't know. I don't know what Hungary feels like. Oh, I don't know what Hungary feels like. I'm getting hungry. Oh my god. I want to eat something. Okay. Focus center. Yeah, we're going Czech Republic. Okay. 190, that's still pretty bad. But I did guess the right country. I was totally guessing on that one, honestly. That I wouldn't be surprised. But hey, not bad. Could have been worse. Okay. Via del Roche. I'm getting Spanish vibes. Okay. Okay, this feels very rural, though. So I'm gonna guess, like, we're not too close to a major city. And probably more northbound, right? A lot of mountains in the distance. Man, it is so pretty here. Ooh, could be Portugal, right? Maybe I'm gonna guess like there-ish. There? I've heard a lot about wine in Barcelona and Valencia, actually. Damn it. It was Italy. Okay, I am very sorry that I conflated Spanish with Italian. That was my bad. You may admonish me. My ancestors are writhing in their graves. Pian del More. Turistica del Pian del More. Okay, this feels Italian. This feels very Italian, for sure. 2. Unfortunately, they dropped me in the middle of nowhere again! No buildings to go off of, no hints, just wall. Wall and trees. I have wall and trees. And mountains. We got some mountains. Okay, got a sign. Ooh, okay. Piancavallo. Pianchavallo? I'm sorry. It's very mountainous. Is this a place that would appear on a map? Some mountains up here. I'm guessing it's somewhere in here. I'm guessing it's somewhere in here somewhere. Right. I'm gonna guess there. 150. But it was in Italy and it was in the right region. Just... it could be worse. Come on. I am getting encouraged though. I'm getting the right country. I'm getting it within like 100-ish miles. At least under 200, right? That's something. Zedborska. That immediately makes me think Slavic. Unless I'm conflating it with Russian. I'm very sorry. We're going back out in the middle of nowhere though. So... yeah. I'm going to guess... this is a Slavic country of some kind. They don't want to throw me anywhere near like a big city. They keep throwing me into all these little tiny villages or in the middle of nowhere. Okay. But this feels like the right region, right? So I'm gonna go like right, I don't know, here. Damn it. Poland. Ouch. I was conflating Polish language with Slovakian. Sorry. I'm not... okay, I'm just gonna do a couple more of these. Cows. Farmland. Lots of big pastures. Open fields. Again, kinda middle of nowhere. It's not giving me any signs to go off of. I just passed an English sign. Coming up on another one. Sea view. Okay. So... very rural. And we just passed Seaview. We just passed a little place called Seaview, something or other. Looks like a coast out there, for sure. Looks like we're close to the ocean. And there's mountains down there. And English signs everywhere. So I'm leaning England. What do we think? I'd like to know what that city is. The problem is... there's so much coast to frickin' England. It's not saying much to have English villa by the sea. I'm gonna guess like down here. Because it feels like there's like a... I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be very off. It was Ireland! God damn it. Almost 500 kilometers off. Ouch. I'm gonna do like one more of these because I'm very hungry. Kinda feels French again, but I'm not so sure. Biskupis. Is that bicycle in another language? If I got that right. If that's not bicycle, I'm going... if somebody's just... oh my god. You have my permission to make fun of me. What kind of language would that be? You're gonna kill me if you feel Slavic. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. This is so pretty. Oh my god, look at that. That is... I want to frolic here. This makes me want to frolic. And then you just see the bill. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, how pretty. Ah, so pretty. Mm, 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 mm. I'm getting vibes like in here. Specifically where? I just don't know. I can go on like the border of Slovakia and Hungary. It was the Czech Republic again. Okay, I'm going to have to stop there. Um, uh, mm, there were some points where surprisingly I did better than I did on a few in America, and then there were some where, ooh, that's bad. I only went over 1,000 like once or twice, right? I'll count that as a win. I'll take that as a win. I did not get double digits like I hoped I would, but you know what? It could be worse. You could do worse. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this little adventure. If you are a European watching this, please tell me how bad I did in the comments and admonish me for it. And please admonish me for all the butchered languages that we just went through today, okay? Thank you for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Share the video with anybody you think would enjoy it. And, I'll see you, hopefully in another video. My friends, my spectators, thank you for watching, and farewell.